Hey guys, I'm Ember. Thank you so much for being here. So today I'm here with another collective tarot reading, and I pulled your current energies and I got Lost in Space, Needing Direction, Horseman, Herald of Change, and I also got Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. Okay, so I was like, okay, so you're feeling like you need direction in some area. I was feeling confusion a lot, and I asked, okay, like, what do they want? Like, what are you looking for? And then I got Truth Be Told. And it's like you're searching for some answer. Oh, there's like, I just saw the owl. I mean, I wasn't really totally looking at these cards before for some reason. And there's a mask. Interesting. There's something that needs to be unmasked is what I'm hearing Spirit say. You may be seeking to unmask something that's external from you and not being able to figure something out. There's like a truth or an answer you're seeking in trying to figure something out. It doesn't have to be a person, but I'm getting for some of you it's a person. And for some of you, it's like trying to figure out in some way like the next step to continue on your journey. Or how do I say this? It's like you want to go in a certain direction and you don't feel like you have the answer to get there. It's like you're trying to take a step and you want to know what the step is to take and what's the right way to take it in some way. And I'm like, okay, like what else about this needing direction? And I got embrace knowledge, and it's coming, looks like it's coming from the solar plexus or the sacral or root even. And then we have compassion. So I also was like, okay, I wanted to get more on this, right? Because I was like, what is going on? And I'm getting the cards mixed up. I don't want to do that because I have other cards for you that I want to show you. Okay, so we have the cave and agape. And we have compassion. It's like Spirit is saying, going within is where you're going to find this answer. So let's say you're seeking something, you're seeking an answer about someone else. Spirit is really wanting you to turn the focus that you have on them and put it inward. And also there's something here. Okay, what I was feeling the most was like, okay, the reason you may not feel like you have the answer to this is because other feelings are getting in the way. Other things like doubt, fear. I'm hearing deception. I don't know why. I feel like that could be a deception from someone else. Doesn't have to be. It could be that you're deceiving yourself, but I don't know if that's what I'm necessarily getting. Definitely deceiving yourself if you're telling yourself that you're not good enough or that you can't do it or that there's a lot of doubt. So that is something that's coming through. So Spirit wants you to go within in the cave. The cave is like, okay, so it was talking about in the book, the cave is like what most people don't ever do. And usually the people I'm channeling for are doing a lot of work. And I think that Spirit is just saying there's a need to quiet your environment. Like there's something going on in your environment that's causing you to feel confused. And then when I was reading this one, the back of my neck started really hurting, and I'm like, haven't had any issues with that. And I knew Spirit was trying to tell me like, so the back of the neck is usually connected to the throat chakra. It can be connected to the third eye, but I was getting more of it like in your neck. And it was on my right side, and the right side is speaking. So there's some type of truth that you may need to say that you may be really afraid to say. You may be afraid of the other person's reaction. You may be afraid of how they're gonna react to you in some way. And Spirit really wants you to embrace what you know. And I was feeling like, okay, the more you get connected to your heart and your feelings instead of what your mind is saying, because I feel like this is what happens, okay? I feel like you know in your heart kind of like what to do or what way to move or how to say something or how to express something, but your mind is like making it so much more confusing. And I just get like a overactive like mindset, an overaction of the thoughts. And that's why Spirit wants you to kind of like quiet down the environment, because then you can hear yourself better. And if you're around other people, this can be difficult because their energy can permeate and how you feel. So like if you're around somebody, let's say that's causing you to feel fear or doubt or anything like that, it's going to be harder to connect to your intuition. It's going to be harder to connect to your heart. So Spirit really wants you to quiet the environment if you can. Get space is what I'm hearing. I'm seeing her going into hermit mode. So going into like being like alone within, going within your heart, going within, and Spirit doesn't want you to go within your mind. Spirit wants you to go within your heart. Like this is about feeling, right? So let's say, I'm just going to give you an example. So let's say you're around somebody and they are causing you to feel in some way like they're not prioritizing you, they're doing something behind your back. Let's just say that they're not meeting your needs, right? Like something like that. Doesn't have to be like a betrayal type of thing. It could just be like there's something going on, okay? And the more you take it up to your mind, the more that you're not going to know how to move. So Spirit really wants you to focus on, if you're around this person, focus on what you're feeling, like what you're feeling in your body. Like get connected to your body, get connected to your heart. That's going to help you see. There's something about emotional anesthesia coming through here. I don't know why. Some of you could be around a person that causes you to feel like numb in some way, or causes you to have to shut down in some way. Some of you, not all of you. Spirit, it just wants to go back to compassion, okay? I feel like some of you are punishing yourself for some reason. I'm getting a feeling of like punishment. And it doesn't have to be external punishment, like you're doing something. It could be for some of you, but some of you, it's an internal punishment, like your inner critic is really loud. So if your inner critic is really loud, this is the advice that Spirit wants to give you. If your inner critic is really loud, you can go in. It's usually a part of you that's trying to protect you. I had to do it this morning. It's funny that it's coming in. And be like, hey, like, thank you for trying to keep me safe. I totally hear about what you're worried about, and I honor that and validate that. But this is not going to help us. This is not going to help us find the answers we're looking for. This is not going to help us feel better. This is not going to help us move forward in a way that's aligned, or even like, it's just not going to help. Criticism is never going to help, okay? Like you can have constructive criticism, but if it's turning into a space of like you're really beating yourself up, and it's, first of all, it's noticing this, right? Like you have to be aware that this is happening, which I feel like you are. I just think that Spirit's wanting to call attention to it, to say you're being too hard on yourself, you're criticizing yourself too much, your thought space is out of control, and there is a need to stop thinking so much and start feeling more. And for any fixed signs or any air signs, this is going to be hard to do. So Spirit just wants to validate it's going to be hard. There is something that's changing though. And I was like, okay, so you got the Herald of Change, which I was like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful, by the way, this card. Look how gorgeous this horse is. Okay, so what's great about this is that this year was the year of the snake, and next year is the year of the fire horse. And the fire horse is about freedom, action, feeling like you can move again. Like I feel like this last year for a lot of us was having to clear up a lot of past stuff, having to clear up a lot of trauma, having to really like not being able to really move in the way that you want to. I felt like very stuck this year. And what I think Spirit is trying to get you to see is that you have a way, I'm hearing a way out. You have a place to move to. And this is like also too, like this is getting in that mindset of like, okay, I can do this. Like this is really about like positive self-talk, Spirit saying, I can do this. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's working out in my favor. Like anytime you have a negative thought, try to, and I know this is like one of those things that people say to do all the time, but it really is like something that can help negate, I'm hearing rebuke, interesting, the negative thoughts. So you have change coming in, and big change. And it's like, I feel, when I'm seeing, this is crazy what I'm saying. I'm seeing a gate, and I'm seeing you, like as you as the horse, and like the gate opening, and you just taking off, like just taking off. That's really good. I think there is somewhere you want to take off to. It's just, I think that your thoughts and your doubt is keeping you from moving. And I asked what this Herald of Change is about, and I got the womb. And I haven't gotten this card in a while, but this card is so awesome. I'm closing up the letters. I'm closing up the letters. I'm blocking the letters. Interesting. The womb. And I was like, okay, so the womb is like your origins. It's like there's something that you've changed deeply within that was connected to your childhood, as I'm hearing Spirit say, for some of you it's past lives, some of you it's both, but there is something that you've gotten to the core of. And you are getting to the core of this. Some of you haven't totally got to the root, but you're almost there. Spirit's saying, I'm seeing like oh my gosh, what am I seeing? There's like lines, and Spirit's showing you like, go to this line and cross that line, go to this line, cross that line, go to that line, cross that line. You're at the last leg. I'm hearing you're at the last leg of this cycle. So if you're still stuck in a cycle that you don't want to be in, that you're really tired of being in, that you just want to get out of, Spirit is saying that you're on the last leg. You are the gate's about to open for you. You're about to be freed. That's what I'm hearing. And the womb is, again, I feel like Spirit wants to point to, like, you did a lot of work to get to this point, and that's why you're having the freedom to move. And ask Spirit for help if you're having a hard time with your thoughts, and ask help. Okay, here's the thing. So Spirit guides can't work for us because we have free will if we don't ask them to. So you have to invite, like, all the time, like, hey, I really need your help. Hey, I really want your advice on this. Can you show me? Like, and I ask them, like, all the time, like, please help me today. Like, help me with, like, my emotions. Help me regulate myself. Help me see the truth. Help me, like, believe in myself, help me find, compassion for myself today. And I think Spirit wants you to keep doing that, or do it if you're not doing it. Because it is about inviting, because they can't do anything because we have free will if we don't ask. So there's something about that coming through. Okay. Then I got lay of the land, and I'm like, okay, what's this about? This is about ancestral wisdom. So Spirit was telling me that you cleared some type of ancestral trauma. Some of you aren't believing me. That's funny. I felt that right now. Not all of you, but some of you are like, did I though? I just think it's cute. Okay. I don't know. That's funny. Here's the thing. Okay. Let's say you were able to get through a fear of yours. Okay. You may not know that, it's to the people that may not believe me, you may not know that it's tied to an ancestral pattern that your family has had forever. Like, you might not know that. Like, sometimes it's not conscious, sometimes we don't see it. And so if you've done anything like break through a fear or fight back in some way, I'm seeing like I'm saying like fighting back as a, like, not like a fighting back, but like stand up for yourself. If you stood up for yourself in a way that you never have before, if you went after a job you never thought you could ever get, like going to an interview, that's one of them, like, right? Like, it just doesn't matter. And Spirit wants to say that, like, you have healed something big with your ancestral line. You may not know what it is. And if you don't know what it is, Spirit wants you to ask about what it is, because it's different for all of you. And then I asked what it was about, and we got the crone. Well, we can't put that up. I put that upside down. Ooh, there was something else coming through. So my earring broke, one of these, and I put it on backwards, like when I fixed it. And there was something about you having to go back in and switch something up. Like, something was backwards and you had to put it right side up. I don't know exactly what that's about, but that was coming through earlier when I was getting ready. And 34 is a really important number, Spirit says. And what was the other one? 14. So the crone. I'm getting distracted. Some of you could be dealing with a lot of distractions in your environment. That's what I was feeling earlier. The hand here is really pointing out to me. Okay, so the crone is like all wisdom, all knowing. And because you're healing something and healed something from your ancestral line, you are now gaining the wisdom. It's almost, I'm seeing your ancestors, right, in a line. And I'm seeing you here, and your ancestors are here, and you healed something, and it pulled the line straight. Like, it connected you to something from what am I seeing? It protected you from, like, I wish I could put my legs up on this chair, but I can't. It's too high. I don't know why I'm, like, saying that. Anyways, I'm getting distracted again. Okay, so I'm seeing, it's funny because when I get distracted, and now there's noises, when I get distracted, it's just showing me that there's something that wants to pull you away from this, right? Like, in it could be your own thoughts, it could be, I don't know what it is. There's something about, what is that, Spirit? Something's causing you commotion to keep you off track. There may be somebody around you, or this could be a part of yourself that's causing you to be distracted because it doesn't want you to, it's afraid in some way. It doesn't want to lose you. It's afraid to move. I don't know. There's something about that here. It could be another person, because I was getting that there's somebody else in your energy as well. And I was getting it was a little bit obsessive for some of you. Okay, I feel like this is all over the place, but whatever. It is what it is. So I saw you in a line, and everything that you got connected to your ancestors, you cleared the line so it became clear, right? The channel. It's like I'm seeing it as a channel. And whatever like you did, it like gave you a gift in some way. Like some type of wisdom, some type of understanding. But I see it as like the beginning of the line, and you're here. I'm sorry, I did it backwards, whatever. You're here, your ancestors are all here lined up, and then there's like original light or something I'm seeing, like an original, What is it though, Spirit? It's like a gift or something that once you cleared the line, it was able to move down the line into you. That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. Oh my gosh, it took me like so long to figure that out. I had it, I just couldn't. It's like you have the answer, okay? It's like you have it. You just don't know you have it, or you don't believe you have it, or it's still getting, Spirit's showing me it's still getting cleared out. It's still translating is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Spirit say translating. It's like okay, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm hearing Spirit say. It's like it's a different language, and you're learning that language, but you don't know like what it is, or I don't know how to explain this. It's like you're learning a different language, but you don't know that you're learning it. It's like so weird how I'm feeling that. But why? Why would they not know this? Why would they not know? I'm hearing because it's so big. I'm hearing that it's so big. It's like Spirit just wants to give it to you in pieces. So you may have been figuring this out over time. So like Spirit's going to give you a little bit of information here about what it is, and a little bit of information over there about what it is, or a different reader, or a different experience, or a different person, right? It's like knowledge. I'm hearing for the sake of knowledge. What? Knowledge for the sake of knowledge. Is that what this embrace knowledge is? I'm also seeing this on the back of this card. This like, it's like a connection. Like, okay, it's like some type of connection you have to your ancestors is, and because you healed it, is bringing in a gift from the original. I don't know what that means. The original ancestor, the original light codes, the original light source, whatever you healed, it's passing down to you. And it's going through your ancestors because that's how lines work, right? But I don't know. There's something there. I feel like I want to know more, but I'm like not getting it. I'm like not getting the understanding of it fully, but I do feel like I understand it, which I feel like is kind of a space that you've been in. It's like you understand it, but you don't understand it. Like you get it, but you don't get it. I wonder if that's like is that the lost and needing direction, or is that totally separate? Everything's connected. I'm hearing Spirit say everything's connected. Skywriting the fates, because you got also this card, Skywriting the Fates, and I didn't really know what this was. I wonder if this is what ties it all in. What's Skywriting the Fates? Hold on. What is this? Treasure Island. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. There's something that you healed with your ancestral line, and you're gaining ancestral wisdom, and you're becoming really wise through this gift from your ancestors because you healed something really big, and it's Treasure Island and the fates. It was fated. It was like written in the skies. If you healed this, then this is what the treasure is that you get, Treasure Island. I just feel like it's so big that you're not going to be able to see all of the gifts it's going to bring you, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay, I do want to get some tarot cards to get more about what's going on, and I kind of like want, you know, the other thing that was coming through, I really was like wanting to organize everything before and like have everything clean and like organize it. There's something that you may be feeling like wanting to organize, wanting to kind of put in its place, and then there was something I had lost, and it was like not in the place I thought I had lost it. And so it's like, I feel like you're trying to find something, and it's weird because it's like Spirit saying it's within you. What you're trying to find is within you. So whatever answers you're trying to seek, they're in your heart. And sometimes the confusion is meant to teach us to surrender and let go of trying to fix it. The moment that you stop trying to find out what this is, or figure it out, or find the answer, that's when you get the answer. So it's like, I feel like that's Spirit's advice a little bit, is like to stop seeking so much for the answer because you have it within. It's just about trusting in yourself and the ability that you can figure it out, that you will figure it out, that it's like trusting the process is what I'm getting Spirit say. Okay. Let's get some tarot. Ooh, some of you are walking away from, I got 8 of Cups and 2 of Cups. Some of you are walking away from a relationship of some type. It could be a job for some of you, but it is some type of relationship you're walking away from, or you're thinking about walking away from it, or you're in the process of walking away from. Definitely. That might be why you feel lost in space, needing direction, because some of you are walking or feeling the need to walk away, or trying to plan walking away. There's something about planning coming through here. Spirit is saying that, Spirit is saying that you will know when you were supposed to know, and you will have the strength, and you cannot force yourself. You cannot force yourself to leave something when you're not ready. You can't force yourself to leave something when you're not ready. I'm hearing it again. You cannot force yourself to leave something when you're not ready. And Spirit is saying you will be ready. You will know the answer when you're supposed to know the answer. When it's like getting to the root cause of why you feel, I'm hearing so much apprehension on doing this, making this move. There's a lot of apprehension. Some of you have someone leaving you, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing relief now. Okay. Spirit, I'm hearing it again. Spirit saying you will have the answer when you know. It's like the more you force yourself to try to figure, I'm sorry, I was like trying to block the light. The more you try to okay. Why am I like so stuttering on my words? The moment you stop trying to figure out what to do, how to do it, how to move. Oh my gosh, there's that noise again. You will have the answer. Oh my gosh, I feel like it's not. You may feel like things are lost in translation is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay. So what's going on? What's going on? 4 of Swords. Okay. 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's that indecision. The Sun. What's this 2 of Swords about? I feel like I do know. Temperance. Sagittarius energy is coming out. Aquarius energy is coming out. It's the Star. The 4 of Wands. The 9 of Pentacles. Why is the 2 of Swords here? 7 of Cups. There's a confusion of the indecision. 3 of Cups. What's 3 of Cups? 6 of Pentacles sideways. It almost went reverse. Queen of Pentacles, Strength. Leo's coming out. So we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Okay. What's on the back of the deck? The Moon. The King of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Wow, you got a lot of aces. And 5 of Cups. Okay. So. I feel like some of you are trying to figure out why you feel so confused about whatever this is. It's some type of situation where you feel like you're not getting equal give and take. It's like on its side, sideways. Upside down would mean you wouldn't be, I'm hearing the upside down world. Upside down would be you be feeling like you're not getting equal give and take, and sideways is like you don't know. There's confusion about reconnecting. Why is there confusion about reconnecting? Hold on. Where did my cards go? Wow, they're right in front of me. That was another thing that was coming through earlier. It was like I was looking for something and it was right in front of me. So you're looking for something and it's right in front of you. What's that card? Aquarius. Okay, let me see. What's the confusion about the 2 of Swords? Why? It's like you need to make a move. You need to make a decision, but you just don't know how. Knight of Pentacles into 7 of Wands. You're trying to give to protecting yourself and rejecting something. Rejection. This is so confusing. I'm getting confused now. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I feel like I need to clear this whole thing out. That's so crazy that I feel like that. I wonder if that's how you feel. You just want to like clear the whole board off. Like in your life in some way. Like clear the board. Like something about that. Sorry guys. I feel like I'm getting messed up with energy. Okay. Spirit's saying you're divinely guided to move slow in trying to figure out how to make a decision because there's confusion. And some of you could have a third party. I saw the 3 of Pentacles as well. I'm not saying could. If you don't know that, then don't take it. It's only if you have a suspicion. Some of you could have that happening. The Sun's here. It's like you're confused. You know that there's something going on. With a relationship, some of you, it's or a structure in your life, you're feeling indecisive about a structure in your life because you don't feel like you're getting equal give and take. You feel like it's on its side, specifically. You are trying to rest and go within. You are finding the strength to do so because you're trying to find the strength in your own worth, okay? So Leo energy is about connecting to the heart and also being seen in some way. Sometimes it can be connected with art and creativity as well and shining. But it's like in some way you feel like you're not being compensated in the way that you deserve. In some way. It's hard because I feel like it's different for all of you. There's change coming on the horizon with the Wheel of Fortune though. You want to reject something. You're not feeling happy about something for some reason. You're not feeling happy about something. But we also have 9 of Pentacles in your energy and we have the Star, which I have to cover up. Leo energy as well. and the Queen of Pentacles with the Two of Wands in reverse. Why is the Two of Wands in reverse? Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm all over the place. Oh, okay. Nurturing, walking away. The Empress with Eight of Cups. So, I feel like some of you are trying to plan how to walk away from somebody, and Spirit is saying not to try to plan it. Try to be more, just try to be more nurturing, okay? This is like the overall message. Nurture yourself in this time, and this will come naturally. You already have it in your energy. I saw it in the beginning with the Two of Cups. Okay. I feel like that is so confusing. I feel confused. There's a lot of frustration I'm feeling as well. There's my hair, would be crazy. There's a lot of frustration in some type of situation. I'm hearing shake it off. Like I just did. That's so funny. Eight of Pentacles. You've been working really hard though. Okay, I feel like I got stuck. And I feel like I'm not happy about that. Okay. What do we need to do next, Spirit Guides? Spirit is saying the answers will come at the right time. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. And Spirit is also saying that you know in your heart, you already know the answer. You already know the answer. You may not feel like you know, but that's your mind. This is why I think Spirit was calling for to go within the heart space. And stop being so hard on yourself. I need to stop being so hard on myself too. But stop being so hard on yourself, seriously. I'm like, cut it out. Me. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just feel like it wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? And it's like, don't do that. I'm like, don't do that to myself. All right. And I think that's part of the advice here. It's like, don't do that. There is something that is confusing about the situation. There's something that you're not seeing that possibly the other person could be doing. That is a possibility. But Spirit is saying that sometimes we'll never figure out some types of situations, and sometimes that's okay. This is not going to block your path, okay? Spirit is saying that if you don't figure out what this person is doing or what the situation really is, if you can't get all the answers, that's okay. You have the answers within. This is not going to stop you from moving on your path. Spirit is saying trust in the process. Trust in your heart. Trust in that you're going to have the answers when you're supposed to have the answers, and also trust in the fact that things are feeling confusing for a reason, right? Like for some reason things are feeling confusing. For some reason you're feeling indecisive for some reason. But it's like there's something it's teaching you. It's like teaching you, like it's teaching you something, okay? If we're indecisive about something, it's teaching us what we need to look at, what we need to work on, where we still need to do some healing, right? There is a wound that's being healed right now within you through this situation. And I think what the other answer was that I was feeling Spirit say was that how do we look at what you're going through? How do we look at you being indecisive about something or somebody? How do we look at that as what is it teaching you? What is it teaching you? That is how we get a perspective shift. Because what I think the most important thing is Spirit saying here is you need a perspective shift on how you're looking at yourself, how you're looking at the situation, definitely, and how you're feeling. Because it's like, okay, there's a certain situation that's causing you to feel not great. It's causing you to feel confused. It's causing you to feel maybe like an option for some of you. It's causing you to feel scared and doubtful and you're afraid that it's going to get in the way of things. And it may be getting in the way of things. And it's just that Spirit is saying that the moment that you can come to yourself with compassion, the moment that you can come to yourself with, I don't know. And that's okay. It is okay. It's okay right now. You will know. You will know eventually. It's just going to take some time. And I think that there is Spirit saying that it's teaching you something to be indecisive. It's teaching you something. It's showing you that there's things that you need to still work on with your worth, which you already are, which I'm feeling you already are. And how can we look at this through a lens of what is this teaching me? What is this helping me do? What is this helping me learn? How did the situation help me grow? How is it helping me grow? How is being indecisive helping me grow? How is it showing me how to move in the world or what I really want, right? I definitely get that you could have a lot of competing younger parts or just parts in general of yourself that are causing the situation, and possibly other people's parts, but possibly it's causing you to feel confused. It's like you may have one part of you that's like we shouldn't be doing this. Let's do something else. Let's go over here. Come on, let's do this, right? And then another part of you is like, no, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm scared. No, I'm doubting myself. No, I don't know. No, like, you know what I mean? So it's hard when you have two different parts of you that are competing and they're on opposite ends of the spectrum. Let's say if like one's saying yes and one's saying no. One part of you saying yes, one part of you saying no. This is about getting to know each of those parts, okay? And I had this happen to me before, and I had them meet, if you can. It's about imagining, okay? And going within and being like, okay, show me the part of me that really wants me to move. And let's talk to that part and talk to that part. And then you bring in the part that doesn't want you to move. And we talk to that part and ask why is it causing you to, what are you afraid of, right? These are the questions you can ask. What are you afraid of? What do you need from me to make this situation less scary? And then get them to meet. And if you can get them to meet and just be as open-minded as and compassionate as possible when you're doing this and have them meet, it integrates it, right? That's how integration works, right? Or it's one way that integration works. There's a bunch of ways that integration works, but it's one way that we can integrate like two parts of us that we're working against each other in some sense, right? And we can get them to meet and we can get them to come together and create a solution that puts everyone on the same page, because I get that you're not on the same page with yourself. And that's why Spirit wants you to go within, go into the cave, even into the womb I'm seeing, but go into the cave with unconditional love. That's what agape is, with unconditional love, and use the wisdom that you've gained with the crone, and also go within to it's like you're looking at your origin from birth, but you're also looking at your ancestral origins. And by doing this, by going through this, because this is a huge thing you're doing, by going through this and going through this, it's like, okay, it's like I get that you're probably compassionate with everyone else but yourself. Now, the more compassionate you can be with yourself, the more you can be compassionate with others, of course, but the more answers you will find. And Spirit is saying, go into the cave, which I believe is what Spirit was talking about with the parts. Go into the cave. And with unconditional love, see what's in there. See what's stopping you, what's causing this indecision, and talk to both parts if you can. That's Spirit's advice. Is there any other advice you want for the collective, Spirit guides? And it's okay to get lost, and it's okay to not know what you're doing, and it's okay to get embarrassed, and it's okay to not know what to do. It's okay. It's all okay. It's all teaching you something. Communication is key, new moon and Gemini. That's what I was feeling with the right side of the throat chakra. Some of you need to have a conversation. Some of you need to have a conversation with somebody and say, hey, this is really how I've been feeling. This is really what I want to be doing. Maybe some of you are leaving a relationship. I don't want to be doing this anymore. Some of you are leaving a job and having to communicate, and that may be part of it too. It's like talking to the part that's afraid of communicating this. Like, why are you so afraid? And what can I do to make you less afraid? And speak from the heart. Speak from the heart, Spirit saying. Speak from the heart. Speak from love. Speak from unconditional love for yourself, first off, and then unconditional love for the other person. Emotions are running high, super moon. This is about calming too and regulating. So Spirit's wanting you to breathe more. I've been doing this, the 4 count in, 8 count out. That really helps. I'm hearing Reiki again as well. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Spirit is also saying that something that you want is coming to fruition. A manifestation that you have is coming to fruition. Something that you want. Have faith in your process. Have faith in your dreams, and you will get there. You're getting there. Okay, guys, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys next time.